Welcome, I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking a moment to actually click and see what I'm all about if you're not familiar with me. And if you are familiar with me, thank you so much for joining me again. Hopefully you guys love the channel, you love the videos, you love the practice. I do my very best, you guys, each and every day to try and be creative and adaptive and give you guys my best. So know that each and every day my heart goes out to you. I'm sending you lots of love. If you love it, please subscribe and join me as often as you can. Today, just a really good full body work to let go of tension, tightness, stress, get you feeling a little bit looser, to work those joints, hopefully let go of any pain that you might be experiencing or discomfort. If there is any extra, stop. If it causes any part of your body that you're trying to take care of, if it gives you a signal of, hey, this isn't a good idea, listen to that and honor it, okay? All right, you guys, we're gonna get right into it. Step into the top of the mat, into mountain pose. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. We're gonna inhale and reach to the sky. As you exhale, pull the elbows back, spread your fingers wide, open your chest to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open those arms out to a T. Flex your wrists, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your palms forward, spine back. Inhale it, open. And reach. Cactus arms, spread those fingers wide. Squeeze those elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, open those arms, flex the wrists. Press the palms forward, spine back, chin down. Inhale, open. And reach. Let's do one more of those each. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze those shoulder blades. Oh, just waking up the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open the arms to a T. Flex the wrists, palms forward, spine back, chin down. Inhale, open and reach. Pull the hands to heart center. Find a focal point out in front of you. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee lifts to 90 degrees. And flex your foot. Find your breath. We're going to press that right foot straight back and extend back to a low lunge. And draw it back up to that 90 degrees. Big step back if you'd like. Add the arms. Arms extend to the sky. As you pull in, pull the hands in. 2 more times. Extending back. Lifting back up. 1 more time. Step it back to that crescent lunge. And pull it up. Hold here. Breathe. Add a flex to that foot. Find your breath. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms out and up. Soften through those shoulders. Strong through the belly. Rooted into the earth through that left foot. Breathe. Pull the hands to heart center. 1 more giant step back. This time we're going to hold that crescent lunge, extending those arms to the sky. Circle the arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit, and then exhale, sink. Circle the arms forward, back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat. Gaze to the sky, open the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades, spread your fingers, rotate palms towards the sky. On your next inhale, reach to the sky. Pull the hands to heart center, flow forward. Right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Exhale, slowly releasing that left hand to the outside of your foot. Step it back to plank. Plank, toes or knees. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Lift out of those shoulders. Strong, solid. As you exhale, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Coming into our downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width, and we're going to gently alternate bending knees. Find that breath. Those big exhales, guys, letting go of tension, letting go of negative energy, anything that does not serve you well. Let it go.
As you exhale, let both heels sink. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one dive up. And pull those hands to heart center. Shifting your weight to your right foot. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Breathe, slow, steady breaths, feeling that right foot rooted into the earth, strong and solid. As you're ready, take a giant step back with that left foot to your crescent lunge. And inhale it back up. Knee lifts. Step it back. So that body is just figuring out what to do, how to adapt. Draw it in. This time, if you like, add the arms. As you step back, extend the arms. As you pull it in, hands to heart center. Exhale, extend it back. Inhale, pull it in, firing up those larger muscles in the legs. Last one. And pull it in. Hold here. Add a flex of your foot. Interlace your fingers and press your palms out and up. Soft through the shoulders. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Pulling those hands back to heart center. Let's take a giant step back and hold that crescent lunge. Extend the arms to the sky. Sinking into those legs. Shoulders soft, away from the ears. Circle the arms forward. Around behind, all the way up tall. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And then exhale, sink. Circle the arms forward, back of the hands pulled towards the back of your mat. Open your chest, gaze to the sky. Now spread your fingers and rotate your palms out. Breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, flow forward, left hand to the inside of that right foot. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky, reach it up as high as you can reach. Breathe slow and steady. As you exhale, releasing that right hand down, one hand on either side of your foot, step it back to plank, toes or knees. That strong, solid plank, lifting out of the shoulders, lengthening through the crown of the head. Always doing our best not to let those hips sag. Breathe. As you exhale, crocodile down, slow and steady. Press it through, up dog. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend the arms out nice and long. Hips back towards your heels. Just sink. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left. Reach to your right fingertips and press your hips to the right. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center and then over to the right. Reach to your left fingertips. Press your hips to the left and relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center, sit it back to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long. Let's place the forearms to the mat, bring the palms to gently touch, spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky. Coming up to dolphin. Allowing those heels to sink, nice stretch down the backs of the legs, through the calves, through the hamstrings. We bend that right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. Head's heavy, face is soft. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. Dolphin's a great alternative to down dog if you like. If having those hands on the mat is hard on the wrists, just remember we're working to get the bend out of the wrists as much as we can. Let both heels sink. And let's inhale it to a dolphin plank. So stepping those feet back, shoulders kind of right up over those wrists. We're going to lift out of the shoulders, taking our gaze down towards our thumbs. Still have those palms gently touching. Doing our best not to let those hips sag, so coming down onto the knees is a great alternative. Breathe. Now we're going to add a little rock up our hips. Nothing humongous. You don't have to touch the mat. Just a little rock, side to side. And I want you to notice those obliques. Those muscles down the side of your waist, the side of your body. Can you feel them kick in? Great exercise for this. Our dolphin plank, working our entire body. And with this rotation, just giving it a little extra spice. And come back to center. Walk those feet in to dolphin. Allow the heels to sink. Head to be heavy. On your next exhale, release the knees to the mat, palms to the mat, extend those arms out, and press and lift your hips to the sky, coming up to that down dog. So again, I mentioned that we're working to get the bend out of the wrists as much as we can. Oftentimes I see people with their weight forward with that bend in the wrist. If that's happening and you can't get any further back because the hamstrings and the calves are tighter, bend your knees and press through the palms of the hands to lengthen. Getting that bend out of the wrists, and then ever so slowly allowing those heels, as your body's ready, to sink towards the mat. We inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back heel to the mat, stand tall to warrior one. Hips, chest, and shoulders square to the front. Shoulders soft and away from the ears. Strong through the belly, little bit of a pelvic tilt so that we keep that back safe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a bit. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders and extend those arms, still keeping those hips square. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, begin to lift your arms as high as you can get them without leaning forward. Opening the chest, stretching through the shoulders. Breathe. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down and take your gaze towards the sky, arching back as much or as little as you like, taking your gaze to the sky. Breathe. Inhaling it up tall, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the mat, stand tall to warrior one. Warrior one on the left side. Strong through those legs, squaring those hips, soft through the shoulders. Feeling that outside edge of that back foot, pressing into the mat. Circle the arms around behind your back. Interlace your fingers, all with the index finger and thumb. Roll those shoulders back, keeping that core strong. Are we still engaged with the pelvis? Are those hips still facing front? Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, begin to lift your arms high as you can get them. Find your breath. High as you can get those arms without leaning forward. Opening up, stretching the chest, activating that upper back. Slowly bring the hands down. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, arch it back, a little or a lot. Now we're not letting our head just fall back. We're just taking that gaze up. Breathe. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Circle those arms overhead. Exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. And extend left leg to the sky. And gently releasing it down to down dog. Inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, you can hold your plank. Or if you like, let's take it halfway down and hold. Find your breath. Let's take it low and hold. Shoulders no lower than your elbows. Nice big plank. Long straight line. Half lift, hold. Shoulders are rolled back, strong through that belly, and rise. Nice work. Lift your hips to down dog. Let's inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Left foot steps in to forward fold. Bringing our hands to the elbows, we hold on to the elbows. And we're going to gently sway side to side. A little arc around those legs. You can just hold, you don't have to sway. Soft bend in the knees. Coming back to center. Relax your arms. And ever so slowly, roll it up. All the way up. With a big shoulder roll at the top. Shoulders slide down and away. Let's do that again. Up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, cross that left arm over the crown of the head. Lower that right hand to about shoulder height. Now gently pull the head to the left. Now press through that palm. So adding that flexion of the wrist. Can you feel that stretch all the way through the neck? Now lower that right arm just a bit. Just a bit. And release it all the way down and relax that hand. Breathe. If it feels right, reach with those right fingertips down towards the mat. Inhale, extend left arm. Reach with the right. Lower the left arm to shoulder height. Flex that foot, or your foot. Flex your wrist. And that crown of the head covered with that forearm. Gently pull it to the right. Press through that heel of the hand on that left side. Relax the weight of the right hand. Does it feel different on this side? Lower that left arm just a bit. Keep pressing through the heel of the hand. A little bit more low. One more little smidge down. And gently release that left arm down. Relax your hand. And if you like, reach with those left fingertips as far down your leg as you can reach. Working to let go of tension in that neck, the shoulder, the arm. Inhale, extend right arm. Lift the left. Pull the hands to heart center. Back to our mountain. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, take a giant step back, opening up your stance to wingspans. Wrists right over those ankles. We rotate palms to the sky. Inhale, reach to the sky. Interlace your fingers at the top, all but the index finger and thumb. Lean to the left. Use that left hand to pull that right arm. Beautiful long stretch all the way down that right side. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, lean to the right. Using that right hand to pull that left arm. Inhale it back up. And let's sweep it to the left. Big circle all the way around and all the way up tall, being mindful of your back. Sweep it to the right. Big circle all the way around, all the way up tall. One more each side. Big swing to the left. Opening up. And once again to the right. Big sweep. All the way back up. Pull those hands to heart center. We sink. Sinking into those legs. Rolling those knees out. Shoulders are soft. Find your breath. Find a focal point out in front and let's lift that right heel. Release the right. Lift the left. Find your breath. Keep that core strong. Release the left. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms out. Now, if you prefer, you can keep those hands at heart center. Find that focal point and let's lift both. Breathe. If you like, lift those arms overhead. Challenging the body, challenging the mind, soft through those shoulders. Breathe. Once again, lower those arms to shoulder height. Gently release your heels. Awesome job. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky. Press those palms to the sky. Exhale, open those arms out to a T and let's hinge it forward. All the way over. Releasing the weight of the upper body down. Find your breath. And let's inhale it halfway up. Centering your right hand out in front of you. Keeping those hips side by side. Extend that left arm to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can reach. Your gaze straight ahead, down towards your right hand, or you can look up to find the base of your thumb. Just really be mindful that your hips stay level. As you exhale, now we're going to shift those hips. Lifting that left hip, pressing that right inner thigh towards the back of your mat. Gaze to the sky, reaching as high as you can reach. Beautiful long stretch to the inner thigh. Nice rotation through the spine. Exhale, slowly releasing it down. Left hand takes the place of the right. Square your hips, keep them square. Rotate your body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Now that right hip really wants to lift. We're not going to let it. We're going to feel the strength through that upper and middle back and through those obliques. Now as you exhale, lift that right hip, pressing that left inner thigh back towards your mat, towards the top of your mat, and reach. Find that breath. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the arms, just feeling that beautiful stretch to the inner thigh. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down and relax the weight of the upper body back down. Just let gravity do the work. We're going to shift our weight to our heels and we're going to spin those toes inward, creating a little bit of a pigeon-toed stance with our feet. Really nice stretch to the outsides of the ankles. If you like, take a hold of the outsides of the ankles. Using the strength of those arms, start to pull that upper body towards the space between your legs. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. If you like, bring your hands around behind you. Interlace your fingers. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back and lift those arms. So we're going to let gravity take a hold of those arms if that feels okay to you. And if this is not great, guys, if you have a strap or a towel, or you can just keep those hands resting on the outsides of the ankles. Breathe. Slowly we bring the hands to the small of the back. Gently releasing those arms, let them just hang. Rocking back to the heels, opening those toes back out to the outside corners of your mat. If you're taking special care of your lower back today, bend your knees, place your hands just above your knees and begin to roll up. Back feels amazing. Extend those arms out to a T. We lengthen through the crown of the head and we slowly rise. Coming all the way up. Breathe. Beautiful. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, cross that left hand. We're going to reach out towards those right toes. And then come back to center. Right fingertips, left toes. Reaching out and coming back to center. We're going to do that one more time each side. This time I want you to reach a little further if your body will allow and feel that deeper stretch. Coming back to center. Other side, keeping that core strong so we keep that back safe. Reach it out and then come back to center. Beautiful job. Rotating right toes out towards the top of your mat. Left toes to a 45-degree angle. Bend that right knee and sink low to your warrior two. Breathe, sinking into those legs. Strong through the belly, a little bit of a pelvic tilt. Inhale, straighten that front leg a bit. And exhale, sink. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky. Reach forward as far as you can reach. And then let's take it up and back. Reverse warrior. Finding that gaze up towards the sky, lengthening through those right fingertips, sliding that left hand down the back leg. Let's turn our gaze towards our back heel and tuck your chin towards that left collarbone. And inhale it back up to warrior two. Straightening your front leg, opening hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Let's reach it out over those right toes. Far as you can reach. When you can't reach anymore, right arm down, left arm high.
Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Rotating that left palm towards the front, reach it up and over. Long line all the way down that left side. You should feel an amazing stretch through your ribs, through your waist, all the way out through the tips of the fingers. Inhale, lift that left arm to the sky and slowly begin to rise. Take your time. Make it last. Work it out. Beautiful. Back arm onto the back leg. Sweep it up and back. Reverse triangle. Again, that left hand just sliding down that back leg. Right fingertips are reaching. And inhale it back up. Arms extend out to a T. We shift those right toes inward. Left toes out. And we sink into warrior two on the left side. Gazing out over your front middle finger. Little bit of a pelvic tilt, strong through your entire being. Inhale, straighten that front leg a bit. Exhale and sink. Back arm onto that back leg, front palm to the sky. Reach it forward as far as you can reach and take it up and back. Reverse warrior. Lengthening and reaching. Finding that right hand and sliding it down that back leg rather than it being a stopping point. Let it be a guide. And let's inhale it back up to warrior two. Straightening your front leg, opening hips, chest, and shoulders to the side. Reach it out over those left toes. When you can't reach anymore, left arm down, right arm high. Working to stack those arms, to stack the shoulders, to lengthen out of the shoulder up to the tips of your fingers. Let's rotate that right palm towards the front. Reach it up and over. Oh, beautiful long stretch all the way down that right side. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky and ever so slowly begin to rise. Really working those oblique muscles to rise. Feel gravity pulling you the opposite direction. Nice work. Back arm onto the back leg, front palm to the sky, sweep it up and back. Reverse triangle. Again, lengthening and reaching just like we did in our reverse warrior. Allowing that right hand to slide down that back leg. Breathe. And inhale it back up. Awesome. Let's turn those left toes facing inward. Arms extended out to a T, and once again we hinge it forward. With those toes, turn to that pigeon-toed stance. You might need to adjust your feet. Absolutely fine. Let that upper body be heavy. Now we're going to heel toe those feet in so they're just a little bit wider than the width of your hips. So however many times you need to heel toe those feet in. So a narrower stance. Again, feet just beyond the width of your hips. Core is strong. We're going to inhale and lift through the upper body to the point where we can extend those arms. Supporting with our hands, shifting our weight to our heels, we begin to bend the knees and lower the bottom down. Coming into frog pose. So a nice flat back, crown of the head, straight ahead. Breathe, just gazing towards the mat. Now you might need to adjust your stance however you need to, slowly lowering your bottom. And if you're taking special care of your knees today, maybe you stay in frog pose. Maybe you need to come out of it. Maybe it's a drink of water. So take care of yourself. Otherwise, we lower that bottom and come into garland pose. Breathe, lifting the chest, drawing that pelvis through. Really nice hip stretch. Breathe. Slow, steady breaths. Take a good breath in. And as you exhale, release your hands and extend those legs. Let's do that one more time. As you exhale, sink your bottom down either to frog pose or back to garland pose. Chest is lifted, hands are at heart center, elbows just along the insides of your knees. Can you still smile? If you're like, nope, it's okay. Just relax the jaw. Find your breath. As you exhale, release your hands and extend those legs. Heel toe those feet in to a forward fold.
Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down and slowly begin to bend those knees. We're going to come all the way down into a nice tight little squat. If you are taking care of your knees, find a safe way to come down onto your bottom. Otherwise, heels remain down as long as you can. We extend those arms out. Can you lift your toes? If you are on your toes, don't try and lift them. Only if you're on your heels. Releasing your hands, lowering yourself down. Extend the legs out long. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. Oh, seated forward fold. Wonderful stretch through the hamstrings, the calves, the lower back. Inhale, reach it out and sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach to the sky, and as you exhale, cross the back of the right hand against the outside of your right foot or your left foot and rotate your body, extending that left arm in a diagonal line, reaching out through the fingertips, pressing through the outside edge of your foot, lengthening through the crown of the head. Beautiful stretch through that lower back, through the shoulders, and activation of all of those posterior chain muscles through the back. Slowly bringing the hand forward, one hand on either side of your foot, reach it out, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, back of the left hand against the outside of the right foot, rotate your body in that diagonal line, reach out through those right fingertips. Find your breath. As you exhale, bring the palms to touch. Inhale, one hand on either side of your feet, sit up nice and tall. Soften your feet. Slowly lower yourself back. All the way down onto your back. Pulling your one foot in towards your bottom and then the other. Hands are down by your sides, palms to the mat. We tuck the pelvis so that the small of the back presses into the mat, and we begin to press to our heels as we lift our hips towards the sky. Peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Coming up to bridge pose. Squeezing those buns at the top of bridge pose. Bringing the hands behind your back if you like, interlacing your fingers, and working to extend those arms out nice and long. If we can get those arms fully extended, you are ready to move on if you would like to. If you would like to, roll those shoulders underneath you, one at a time, and really press through those heels to lift those hips even higher. Find your breath. Gently releasing the hands, unrolling one shoulder and then the other. Slowly releasing down one vertebra at a time till your bottom is the very last to touch. Extending one leg to the sky and then the other. Add a flex of your feet. Breathe. Now, if you have high blood pressure, or if you are taking special care of your lower back or your neck today, maybe this is where you stay. Really focusing on drawing that belly button towards your spine, that length through the legs. If you wish, we're going to come back to plow pose. So those legs can be long or the knees can be bent. Arms can be extended behind you, or your hands can be supporting at the small of the back. We want to make sure that we can still breathe, slow and steady. Nice stretch through the back if you like. Interlace those fingers and roll those shoulders underneath you just a bit. Now we want to be mindful not to look side to side, keeping that gaze up towards your knees or up towards the sky if those legs are apart. Find that breath. Now you can stay here as long as you like. Some people have a love-hate relationship with plow. If you have a love relationship and you want to stay longer, please feel free. If you have a hate relationship with plow, be mindful of why. If it's just because it's challenging, it's a pose you probably need. If it's because it hurts, definitely don't go there. Releasing the hands, unrolling those shoulders,
And ever so slowly, roll out a cloud. Drawing the knees in towards the chest. Hands to the shins just below your knees. And gently rock side to side. Nicely done. So this journey is all about learning about our bodies. What's good, what's not, what we need, what's easy, where we shouldn't go. We come back to center, keeping that right knee tucked in. Extend your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. Turn your gaze out over that right arm and just close your eyes. So this journey, guys, it is yours, right? And every day is different. Each and every time you step back onto your mat, you bring with you all of the emotional, all of the mental, all of the physical. So depending on how you've had, what you've had to eat, to drink, how you slept, how the mind is, we bring that all onto our mats and hopefully letting go of all of the things that don't serve us well and holding on to those amazing gifts that do. Releasing that knee, coming back to center. Extend right leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen that leg, little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower the leg as you reach out through those toes. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body, keeping both shoulders on the mat best you can. Turn your gaze out over that left arm, and just close your eyes. One of the most challenging things about yoga is letting go of your ego. For those of you who that's easy, oh, I love it. That's so great. Hold on to that. For those of us that it's challenging, guys, know that you're in good company. It's nobody's journey but your own. And it's just about your health and well-being. So anytime you have a negative thought about yourself or about the world, let it go. Find the joy in your movements. Find the joy, the happiness in each and every breath that we get to take. Releasing your hands, slowly rolling back to center. Extending left leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip. Reach out through those toes and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. Resting your hands on your tummy, one just below your belly button, one just below your sternum. Close your eyes and we're just going to take a few moments to relax and to just breathe. Present here within the stillness of our being. A softness, a calm. Allow yourself to embrace being a human being rather than just a human doing all the time. And let's slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. Let's stretch those limbs, reach high, reach low. And gently pulling one knee in and then the other. Rolling to one side, and as you're ready, use the strength of your arms to help you come up once again. We come to a seated position that feels right to you. Sit tall, rest your hands comfortably. Maybe turn your palms to face the sky, drip the wrists over the knees. Bring the index finger to touch your thumb. Otherwise, just find a comfortable place for the hands to rest. Sit tall, close your eyes, take big, deep breaths. Love and light within me, honoring the love and light within you. Always know that there is positive energy coming your way, hopefully helping to make your world a better place. Thank you for always making mine a better place. A
Let's gently open the eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, and until the next time, namaste.